The E.F.C.C boss have alleged that religious leaders in Nigeria are more corrupt than public office holders. Is that not laughable? And he said that he has recovered the money that he has recovered and is in the hands of Nigerian elites, religious leaders, is more compared to our public office holder.
I want to plead with us who are religious leaders. Let us use our podium, not only to preach, but to demonstrate. Just this last week, I've had cause to recover how many millions from a religious organization. You are appointed to a pastor, you use the opportunity to. That's when you become a big man. We don't even know what you are doing to earn a living. Legitimate on your own. You live on the people money, on the ministry, on the church, on the mosque. Can't even explain your wealth, the source of your wealth. If you are not accountable as a religious person and you expect a public officer to be accountable, people of God, you want to hear the truth? Some religious organizations are more corrupt than public offices. I have evidence towards that. Empirical evidence. It may not be expedient for me to say all that here, but let us go home with that. You look at the speckle in somebody's eyes. Meanwhile, in your own eyes, there is a log. We preach this thing on the altar, but under our nose, the same thing happens. And sometimes we try to cover up. It's our own. Let us deal with it in-house. But when it is public officer, we go. All of us will start throwing banters. We didn't know ourselves are good. No, we are not.
So they won't try to tell me now. See, the money where Yaya Bello thief, which is up to $700 million, is less compared to whatever the religious leaders have been able to, gather from their religious activities. Anyway, I'm yet to see any information about religious leaders embezzling money from government, taxpayers' money. I think they do tithing, they do offering, they raise offering, they ask for soul sin and all of that. They do not put gun on anybody's head to donate money. They tell you, give this money for 26, 11 hours miracle and all of that. And the people believe it and give the money. And they take this money and do whatever they want to do with it. It is not your business. And at the end of the day, for those who so much believe and it worked for them, fine. If it didn't work for you, now your own, now you lose. So I don't understand. Could it be that our religious leaders, some of them are involved in the oil bunkering that we have in the south region of the country? Are they now part of the Yahoo business? Are they not defrauding people in terms of telling them to do an investment, an online investment, of which they will do, and then they will run away with that money? Are they doing any illegal mining? I'm here to see that. But our public officers, who are the one taking our taxpayers, they are the reason why people are having accidents and dying on the road. The public officers, they are the reason why our aircrafts cannot fly peacefully, because the equipment and things that are needed to be done at the airport to make the airport and to make the aviation sector safe for the citizens are not being done. The public office holders are the reason why we are having insecurity, because the money that has been vetted into the security sector has been stolen by those politicians and public office holders. Let's not forget that the other day there was a motion moved by the senator representing Edo people, which he talked about the money released into the security should be investigated and all of that. But the Senate turned it down. And so you see, and here we are, the E.F.C.C chairman, who is supposed to champion anti-corruption activities, who is supposed to go against public service holders, is here talking about religious leaders. When I say we have a lot of misplacement of priorities in this country, some people will say you don't know what you're talking about. And when you call them out, they say you are against them, you are against this man, and all of that. He's just, I don't know. I don't know exactly which information he possessed that made him to make that statement. But if you ask me, the religious leaders in this country are one of the least people to even talk about when it comes to the issues in Nigeria. Yes, we understand that religion has been used in one way or the other to divide the country. And who uses it? Is it not the politicians? Is it not the politicians? You may say that yes, they climb the altar at the mosque or the church to make some certain kind of statement and all of that. Is it in the place of the E.F.C.C to even investigate that? Is the place of the police to investigate that? So the E.F.C.C, instead of them going after politicians, they will not go. They are now talking about religious leaders. They will just be chasing small boys on the streets, whom the money that they have stolen, if all of them, all the Yahoo people in Africa combined together, all the money that they have been stealing for the past 100 years, if you join them, you cannot compare that money to what one minister is stealing. For example, we have Minister of Poverty and Humanitarian and Poverty Alleviation. You saw how much she stole. In thief the money. But what happened? She's working freely. What about the Minister of Aviation? Former Minister of Aviation. What happened? We saw the brouhaha that happened in the last administration and the allegation of the money that he stole. Can he approve for that? What about the former governor of Kaduna State that has been alleged that he do away with almost 400 billions in dollars? What happened to it? Is he not the one that is trying to get court judgment to restrain them from arresting him or detaining him or doing whatsoever in the courts? What about Yahaya Bello? 700 billion, 80 billion in another way. What happened? Has he been arrested? No. Let's not even go into other corruption allegation or cases which are on ground. Former governor of Ekiti State, even the Senate president has been alleged at some point of misappropriation of money. He imported from PDP to APC in 2019, and then he held the Ministry of Niger Delta. From there, he became the Senate president. What about even the sitting president, who has been accused by the National Security Advisor, New Ribadu, when he was the E.F.C.C chairman? He accused him of corruption and called them thieves, criminal. Even the current SGF, they called him a criminal, thief, that he stole money, he's corrupt. But today, not all of them, they're inside government, paddy. So what are we talking about here? What about the Minister of Budget and Planning, Bugadu? Has he not been alleged to have misappropriated money during when he was the governor and all of that? But all of them are now in government. Did you investigate them? Did you come out, okay, what is the end product of your investigation? Did you find them guilty? If you don't find them guilty, did you declare it? No! And you're here talking about religious leaders. I beg, when I talk with you, I think about this matter. Thank you for watching.